Yo, David here. Today I want to talk to you about fulfillment, about engagement, and why we should enjoy the journey. So I want to start off by sharing a little experiment from Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, he's the author of Flow States, and he conducted a very fascinating study. And this study, he handed out these pagers, these beepers, this is back in the day, right? To like tens of thousands of people all around the world. I believe it's like one of the biggest experiments that they conducted back in the day, right? And what they had them do with these pagers and beepers is at random times throughout the day, they had these pagers go off and they had them write down what they were doing when this pager went off, what they were doing and how they felt whenever the beeper or this pager went off. And here's the interesting thing that they found out. After collecting like huge amounts of data, they found out that people were most happiest and felt the best when they were engaged, when they were challenged. So most people would think that people will be the happiest when they're at home relaxing or watching a movie or on the beach sipping on pina coladas. A lot of people think that that would be, their ultimate form of happiness. But the study shows that that's actually not true. People are most happiest when they are engaged. And so I want to bring that back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And I talked about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but then it's like this pyramid where on the very bottom level, you have like your basic human needs, like your survival, like your water, your shelter, your food, and your reproduction. And then on top of that, you have like relationships and like your social life and everything like that, right? And then at the very top, you have what is called self-actualization. So once you have everything else met, all your needs met, then we have at the very top what I like to call peak happiness, okay? So a lot of people think that money will get them happy. Success will get them happy, and I believe this is a very societal conditioning. And you're gonna realize that having more money doesn't really make you more happy. It really doesn't. Because you're gonna notice that even with the money, sometimes you might be sitting on a beach somewhere, you might be on vacation somewhere, but then you're gonna be very bored. You're gonna be very bored. So I like to compare money to oxygen. Like for sure, money is vital and you should definitely make a ton of money, live a life of abundance, but it's not the peak of happiness. So imagine you have oxygen and you have all the oxygen in the world. For sure, oxygen is important for you to breathe and for you to live, right? But does having more oxygen make you any more happier? It's like, not really. So ultimate happiness is in engagement, is, loving that journey, is the process, is being challenged a little bit, is being mentally engaged, physically engaged, because that is life, right? That is where life is lived. It's lived in the process of things. And so you want to be able to have these moments where you just feel fully alive, because that's what life is all about. It's all about the engagement. Of course, you want to have all your other needs met, but after that, ultimately, it's about loving the game for the game itself, right? It's not about winning. It's not about losing. It might not even be about succeeding. You might, in one perspective, you can see that the ultimate success is just really enjoying life, right? Really being happy. Of course, you still want to be able to succeed, right? But that's another topic for another day. But this is all about enjoying the journey, loving the game, really enjoying the dance for the dance itself. Like when a dancer is dancing, they don't want the dance to end because they are in the dance for the love of the dance, for the joy of the dance. So you want to also view that with life as well. Really love to live, be alive, do things that you're passionate about, do things that creates that engagement within you. And therefore, you can ultimately live a more happier life. As the study shows, right? We feel the best, we are happiest when we are engaged. So that is it for this video. Hope you found a value out of this one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.